I ain't gonna lie, Panthers, bro, you've been in my leagues for years, bro. I'm just now finding out you black. You said, nigga, I went to your page.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Riley Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. And off we go from Glendale. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
19 Lions. Cup 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's taken in by the running back, Benson.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Panther 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Young. This one complete right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Here's Young to throw. He's got his big tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Ready? Come on, set. Hook.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
This is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. They'll go down as an incompletion.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
To throw is Young. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Cardinals have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
They put Wilson in motion. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They put Wilson in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, we got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, Larry! Hey, Ace! Omaha!
McBride is the motion man.
2-2-1.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set, steal, black. Fly through. Check, huh?
To throw, Young. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Murray now to throw on 1st down. He'll check this down to the running back. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Smack, red. Check, hut. Red, cycle. Black, ultra. Triple, 38. Drill, green. Blaster, 6. Green, jack. Blue, striker. Huge, yellow.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
52 blaster. Set, go.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, it's Young. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. 3rd and long.
Six. Mega. Black shot. You don't lose. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Young. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second down, Murray. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Murray on third down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. There he goes again. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Coach.
A give. Here's Benson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Hey.
McBride is the motion man. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Down.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Squad red. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Go pitch.
Moore going in motion.
Set.
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here's the punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Sit. One more. Hey, hop. 2-2.
They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Second down and 8.
Let's go.
Slot man in motion right. Murray now on 2nd down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Ready. Smith, ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Right. Let's go now.
To throw is Young. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Panthers are back within 6. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Buzz. Omaha.
Play action. It's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Field, black. Come on, set. Slide through. Smash, red. Cut.
On 1st down is Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Red, cycle. Black, ultra. Red, green. Blaster, 6. 10.
From the gun, it's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we have reached the intermission in what is right now a 13-point game. As we send you to Orlando, going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Set, hut. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. Open man downfield is Lee Getz.
On the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go.
Throwing on second down, Young. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go. Here we
So
go.
not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Ready?
It's a zone read given to Hubbard. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Go. 52. Ready.
On play action, Young. He's got it at the 3. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here we go. Set. Set. Hut.
They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point by Patterson is good. Panthers are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop.
Push. Big East. 2-2.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Again, it's Benson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that is their final timeout of the 2nd half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. Slot receiver, headed right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big game.
Shoot! Come on. I know so.
A run with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Big Ace. What? 2-2-1.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Ace.
From the shotgun, that's swung out wide and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Blue striker. Set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Going right sideline and complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Come back, come back.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Murray. And this ball intercepted by J.C. Horn. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the ready. Down.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 17. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Cut, cut.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On the double.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll go for it with Hubbard. Powering forward. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Panthers are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Ho-ho! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
What? 2-2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one caught by Wilson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
First down throw for Murray. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big ace, big ace.
That's another Cardinals.
McBride is the motion man. Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for two.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll run with Benson. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. A 2nd down throw for Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete. But if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Whoa! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Black shot.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw, Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Patterson is good. Panthers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Murray now. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Opposite. Green. Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last